Starkville is going back to the drawing board on an annexation plan. Now, a search firm will look at the numbers from a smaller area than was originally proposed. Our Jory Tennelly talks with city leaders and joins us in the studio with more. Jory.
City leaders talked about what it takes to make a good annexation and the things it could bring to Starkville. They also talked about different areas they thought would be good to bring into the city. The mayor says the board is trying to find a spot everyone can be comfortable with and agree on.
There's a magic number retailers look for when they're choosing an area to move into. Mayor Lynn Sproul believes that number is a population between 28 and 30,000. Right now, Starkville's population is at 25,000, but Sproul believes annexation would bump them up to that magic number.
I have always thought that Starkville's growth is important, and I see us growing without being able to have a say-so in some of the things that are developing. So I think this annexation process is actually getting a little bit behind. I think we should have done it earlier so that we could control some of the development that we've had in town or had in the area.
The Highway 182 corridor is an area Starkville would like to bring into the city limits. Sproul says that's where Starkville's growth has been in the last 10 years. Businesses, homes, and some apartments all sit out in this area.
I think the residents who would be annexed would get a lot of benefits from having, number one, the best police department in the state, best fire department in the state. Those are the kinds of city services that come from that. It also gives them an opportunity to have a say in government, for example. They get to vote if they come into the city.
Vice Mayor Roy A. Perkins says some residents don't see it that way. He thinks the city should listen to their concerns.
I heard those remarks and comments, and I am a strong believer in family values, property values, because if I chose to live in the county initially and not in the city, then I do not want governmental regulations telling me where I need to live.
Perkins says he believes the city needs to focus its attention on areas that are already in the city limits.
There are areas in the city that as of October 3, 2018 and were annexed into the city in 1998 that do not have all of the city services. There are some roads that are still rock roads as we sit here with this interview. There are some places that have not received sewer.
The board has not voted on the annexation matter at this time.